There was really nothing quite like having a stare-out with one of the most formidable beings in all existence. But as Harper's mate was also exceedingly powerful, and she was used to this sort of thing, she wasn't quite as daunted as she probably should have been. "I'm not changing my mind, Lou." The devil threw up his hands. "Why do you have to be so stubborn? Why do you have to be so psychotic? You know what? Don't answer that. You claim to love your son, that you frequently expose him to one of the cruelest demons I've ever had the displeasure to come across." Exasperated, Harper let her head fall back against the half-moon sofa. "My grandmother is not cruel. She is, however, an imp, so it baffles me that you expect her to do anything other than drive you insane. That's kind of what imps do." Lou was easy to irritate because of his OCD streak. Simple things like giving him an odd number of cookies, slicing his bread at an unsymmetrical angle, or adjusting the strings on his sleeveless hoodie so that one was longer than the other could send his blood pressure soaring. And Jolene Wallace did such things regularly. To look at him in a ratty-assed Black Sabbath tee, washed-out jeans, a baseball cap, and old sneakers, no one would suspect he was so particular about, well, anything. Despite that the mercurical male was the most antisocial being Harper had ever met, he loved spending time with her son, Asher. Then again, Lou was childlike in his own way, especially with his bratty sense of entitlement. Asher seemed to think of him as a playmate, which didn't say a lot for Lou's IQ, really. Looking down at Asher, who was sitting on the blue Persian rug playing with toy bricks, Harper had to smile. Honestly, the little Sphinx was the most adorable thing ever, with his deep-set ebony eyes that were like dark velvet, and his coal-black wisps of silky smooth hair. He was essentially a mini version of Knox. The only features he seemed to have inherited from Harper were her long lashes and the reflective cat-like quality to her eyes. Demonic babies developed fast and were much stronger than human babies, so the 6-month-old looked more like a 10-month-old. Asher could sit up, crawl, stand, say several words, and even walk if someone was holding his little hand.